Hi, welcome to this tutorial highlighting how SureDone can operate with SkuVault. In this video you will learn how to connect SkuVault to SureDone, how the interface between SureDone and SkuVault operates, and the recommended workflow for new products. As you can see, SkuVault can fit into most IT landscapes, and data is exchanged between SkuVault and SureDone as well as the channels. The integration with SureDone handles both products and kits, as well as inventory, quantities, warehouse locations, and orders. To connect SureDone to SkuVault, we will need to pass tokens, which are a little like passwords. These must first be determined from the SkuVault platform and saved into SureDone. To do this, log into your SkuVault instance. Since we're using the ShipWorks architecture to connect our API, you must navigate to the ShipWorks interface by adding this text to the end of your homepage URL. This will take you to the ShipWorks configuration page, and from there click on the Tokens tab. This will show you two tokens, a company token and a user token. You will need to copy these tokens to SureDone. When you have copied these tokens, log into SureDone. Choose the Plugins option on the Settings menu, and then choose SkuVault. You must copy the company token to where it says tenant token, and the user token to the user token field. When this is done, hit the Authorize button, and the systems will be linked. So, now you have the systems linked. How will the data flow between the two platforms? The SureDone integration with SkuVault supports three connections. New products created in SkuVault flow into SureDone. Inventory levels also flow from SkuVault to SureDone. And finally, orders flow from SureDone back into SkuVault. We can control this flow of data from the SkuVault settings page within SureDone. You have the option to create new products with a standard price, and you can set that standard price here. The default is $1,000. If you use SkuVault's kitting function, for example, if you sell multi-packs, check on this option, else you can leave it off. Unless you have specific import requirements, leave the scheduled product import as off and the automatic imports as on. Last sync time is actually very important. This defines the period over which changes to your SkuVault stock will be analyzed, and those changes are then imported into SureDone. Default will check for all changes since the last run, which will be all changes within the last 10-minute period. As its name suggests, this is a standard setting for a live system, allowing inventory to be synced every 10 minutes. For the initial product load, or whenever you wish to ensure that all inventory and products are in sync across the two platforms, use the Never setting. This will ignore all time settings and look over the entire inventory list and pull the current stock figures into SureDone for all products. Once the Never cycle has finished, the setting will revert back to the default setting, and further changes will be checked every 10 minutes. The next two options allow you to disable the syncing of inventory or orders. So why would you want to do this? Well, disabling inventory sync may happen as a temporary measure, for example, during a stock count, but it is unlikely that this would ever be a permanent setting. Disabling orders may be needed if the landscape is set up where, for example, another package is sending orders into SkuVault as well. In this case, if SureDone were to also send orders, the orders in SkuVault would double up, which is not a good thing. For most customers, the remaining options can be ignored. Finally, we're going to look at the recommended workflow for managing new product additions. With SkuVault attached to SureDone, it is assumed that SkuVault will act as the master inventory system. Inventory changes should therefore not be made directly into the SureDone platform. When a product or kit is added to SkuVault, its data will flow automatically into SureDone. It will come in created with status equal draft. You can see the SkuVault data that's been imported as part of this integration, including if the item was a kit or not. Prior to listing, the product data will need to be enhanced. Additional data such as categories, ASINs, item-specific or images will need to be added. Once this additional data has been created, the item can be listed and its status will then change to Publish. So, in this video we covered setting up the connection between SureDone and SkuVault, how the interface can be configured to specific customer requirements, and finally how new products created in SkuVault can be listed to all of the channels connected to SureDone.